Welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast with Jacob Ayers, providing actionable content to help you along your journey to financial freedom through real estate investing. As the premier asset class, real estate has helped ordinary people just like you amass fortunes. The benefits of passive income from real estate investing will allow you to live a life you want. And now your host, entrepreneur, real estate investor, and apartment deal syndicator, Jacob Ayers.
Hi, and welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast, episode 41. You're listening to Friday Fundamentals with your host, Jacob Ayers. I want to give a shout out to a 5-star review. This 5-star review from Saucy Girl 13 says, I love how Jacob covers topics that I can use to start making money with real estate, like how to make $500 per month and estimating expenses. Thanks, Jacob. I also want to give a shout out to a few people who have been following the show and reached out with questions, comments, and most importantly, are absolutely crushing it themselves. Christian Montalvo in Fort Worth, Texas. Greg Adams from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And Ernest DeSapatino from LaPorte, Texas. Thank you all for reaching out. Keep it up, keep crushing it, you're doing a phenomenal job. Now with listeners from over 20 different countries, I bring to you this week's episode of Friday Fundamentals. This week's Friday Fundamental is you owe it to yourself to be successful. Achieving a high level of success that requires you to push yourself to new boundaries can be hard. But you know what else is hard? Never striving for success and one day wondering, what if? As Grant Cardone says, success is your duty. Real estate investing, or anything for that matter, that requires you to learn new things, push yourself when you don't know where you're going, and step out of your comfort zone can be hard. So today, we're going to discuss why you owe it to not only yourself, but everyone around you to strive for success how you define it. Think about the things you want in this life. I'm sure they don't include sitting on the couch, doing nothing, being comfortable, living in fear, or not experiencing new things. Let me ask you a few questions. Do you want to be able to help other people? Do you want to provide for your family, or be able to someday? And do you want to feel a sense of accomplishment? Well, the only way to do these things are to first achieve success yourself. You can't help others if you can't first help yourself. How are you supposed to end world hunger if you're living paycheck to paycheck? You owe it to yourself to be successful. You owe it to your family to be successful. You owe it to your friends, neighbors, community, and strangers. Sure, you could just do enough to get by, or do a bit more and live a comfortable life that is good enough, while masking things and experiences you don't have as unnecessary, not realistic, or the most derogatory excuse of all, evil. Not everyone is wired to achieve massive levels of success like I know you are. That's why it's all the more important that you do. This is your thing. This is your calling, and I know that you have it in you. So how do you go about striving for this level of success? Well, I can tell you some common things that will help get you there. First, you have to mentally prepare yourself. It will require a radical mindset. You have to constantly overcome obstacles, and you can't let limiting beliefs in your mind. Work on your path to success constantly. Never give up. Never. Keep going. Persevere. Struggle to hit your targets, but never, ever give up. Set goals so high, people think you are crazy. Set goals so high, you wonder if those people are right. Chances are, they probably are, and that's okay. Anyone familiar with Grant Cardone knows his 10x philosophy. 10x is the practice of setting your goals 10 times higher and putting 10 times more effort than you thought it would take to achieve those goals. Let's look at an example. Let's say you want to build a business that allows you the freedom to travel to one new country every year. That vacation will cost you $10,000. Now take that goal and multiply it by 10. 10 vacations every year, which will cost you $100,000. How will you get there? Simply doubling your business revenue won't do it. You'll have to drastically retool your strategy, mindset, and actions in order to achieve this goal. How about another example? Let's say you want to be able to pick up your kids from school every day and spend 30 minutes with them at least twice a week while they're doing homework. What if instead you set your goal to both drop off your kids and pick them up from school every day and go to every single extracurricular event they have, from practices to games, plays, rehearsals, everything. Oh, and you're going to take them on those 10 vacations per year from the previous example. This goal will require you to make dramatic changes to your life. A simple 8% raise at your job, or 10% return on your stock portfolio, or $300 per month passive income from your duplex will not get you to this goal. It's a start, but it won't get you there. In order to achieve this goal, you'll have to come up with a radically different approach. It will require you to 10x your salary so that you can only work 1 day per week, or it might require you to be financially free by owning 75 apartments. You see, this is the power of 10x goals and actions. Now, while all this sounds great and you might be fired up and ready to tackle your goals, many people stumble and then never get back up. Don't be that person. Keep going. To reach massive levels of success requires equally massive amounts of effort. Don't underestimate the amount of work it will take. Be prepared to put in a lot of hard work. So today I challenge you to 10x your goals and give it all you've got. I know that you are capable of things far beyond what you're comfortable doing. Not everyone is like you though. You owe it to yourself and others around you to achieve massive levels of success. Aim high and you might just surprise yourself in the process. That wraps up this week's Friday Fundamentals with Jacob Ayers. If you have any questions or comments or want to hear something or someone specific on the show, just reach out to me. You can contact me at www.jacobayers.com/contact or connect with me on Facebook at The Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom. From our team here at The Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom, audio engineer Zinevi Rishti, and I'm your host, Jacob Ayers.
You've been listening to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast, providing you actionable content to build your real estate empire. Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for personal advice. The opinions of guests are their own. Information is not guaranteed. All investment strategies have a potential for profit or loss. The host is operating on behalf of the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom, LLC exclusively.